Well, hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel. I'm Simone. I'm psychic, a medium, tarot reader, and I do this intuitively. So I'm going to be doing a reading for you, Scorpio, today to cover the next week or two, the next few days. And we're also going to be looking at love. I just want to remind you, of course, time is fluid. And so when you find the reading will be the right time for you, first of all. And then please remember, because time is fluid, the reading will be something that shows itself to you over a period of time. So don't all be in a rush for everything today. Okay, well, we'll get started. And so again, reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. And let's see where we go. What Spirit wants to tell you at the moment. Can we see the vibes, especially around love, for our friends Scorpio? Come on, Spirit, indicate the first signs of energy going on with Scorpio. There we go. Up. Okay, let's see. So we have the Chariot for you, Scorpio, as your first card out. And so you are full steam ahead. You're moving yourself forwards and trying to take control of your life. There might be a little battle with an inner conflict at the moment, or the battle could be showing itself to you in connection with people around you, and you want to, I think, stay out of it. You want to step back a bit, but however, you're still involved and you're still trying to work out within yourself which way you want to turn, or where you want to put your loyalties towards, or who you want to put your loyalties towards. There is a sense of anger that's been around you or is around you. So I feel like you don't really want to connect and engage with that anger, not at the moment. You've got good intentions, and so I feel unusually you're not rushing in there with hobnail boots. No, you're allowing a certain vulnerability here. Your tail hasn't stung quite yet, I don't think. So, let's just see. Of course, some of you Scorpios may actually be finding yourself within a choice between one person or another. And so therefore you've tried to remove yourself slightly so you can try and make up your mind what it is that you actually do want. I can honestly say to you, though, that whoever keeps coming back into your mind and keeps coming back and keeps coming back, for you who are involved with two people at once, then I think you're going to go with the person who comes into your mind the most. That person that you're very attracted to, Scorpio, may have extremely beautiful eyes. They might be the sort of eyes that you can just look into and look into, and the more you look into the eyes, the deeper you go into the person. There's something magnetic here, I feel, with the connection you have around you. You have the Fool, and so there is a risk involved in going forwards with a particular person. And if you've been together a long time, you might be at that point in your mind where you're thinking, is this still the right relationship for me? So yeah, you're just thinking, you're poised. You could jump, but at the same time, you don't have to jump right now. I feel some of you are very drawn to amethysts. Might even wear a piece of jewellery with amethyst in it. I get the impression as well that you may be doing a lot of lying down, Scorpio. You might be resting your mind, trying to get out of your thoughts rather than into your thoughts, and just create a space where there's nothing. So you could find yourself being very grateful to have time to stare at a wall and not think anything. And it's what you need, by the way, it's what you need as you're working out if you want to take that risk or not. You've got the Page of Wands, so you may be involved with someone here who could be really fun to connect to. Maybe not your usual type even, but someone that makes you very happy and you can't help it. You're very drawn to that person. Either you or the person you're very attracted to, one of you feels to me like you can take up a brush or a pencil and you can draw or paint beautifully. Maybe you work on furniture, on restoring furniture, or you're being creative with bits and pieces that you have around you. But this situation feels like it's going to come in quite quick. It feels like you haven't got much longer to think about which direction you want to go in. I mean, think in the sense of time, as in maybe somebody's given you an ultimatum, or you feel pushed to give somebody an ultimatum. Yes, you've got the Five of Swords here, so there could be an ultimatum in your situation. Love looks a bit exciting and complicated at the same time. You have the Sun coming out then under the what was it, the Fool. So it looks like that leap of faith is something that you actually really want deep down. You want to connect with somebody who's warm and exciting and funny and lifts your spirits, because you are a bit down here, Scorpio. You're emotionally, I think you're thinking very much about the past. Spirit is connecting with you. You may be thinking about a mum or a dad you've lost, or you may be thinking about a grandparent, but there is somebody from Spirit sitting very close to you right now, trying to talk to you to take away any worries you might be feeling, especially if there's a health problem involved. You have the Ace of Swords here coming under the Page of Wands. So yes, I think you're not going to have that long to decide if you're going to take that leap of faith or not. And I actually feel that one or two of you might make a move during the time when we're not meant to move. But it looks to me like there is a move here, and it's done quietly. You're getting out of something and you're doing it quietly, and the situation's very quick to come in and very quick to go. You are the Queen of Swords here, so again, your mind is traveling, your mind is thinking, do I, don't I, what new journey am I going to go on, and what's the journey going to be like? Am I going to be safe on that journey? Is spirit still around me? And yes, it is in the future. Most definitely is. You have here the Hanged Man. So you're in suspension, even though in your head you may understand gradually which direction you're going in, especially as far as your love life is concerned. But there's also something about the way you work here, but love really stands out. And so you're in this limbo, and you want to get moving, you want to get going, because that's what your energy is. You want to get going, Scorpio. Perhaps you want to travel, some of you, but you're stuck, and you're stuck for the near future. And you know what? You're stuck for a good reason. You are I think there's something you're having to accept. Yeah, there's something you're having to accept before you can release the energy in the Chariot. Maybe it's a way of life that you're releasing. After all, you're dressed in white, and you have the white bird here. Bird of prey, eagle, I think. It looks to me like there's a necessity to get paperwork in order. You might be getting into a new diet as well, Scorpio. You have the moon here. The moon. The underlying energy being actually quite psychic, and coming to terms with yourself. Maybe some of you even realizing, you know what, I wasn't such a bad guy or such a bad woman after all. In fact, maybe I was pretty good at a lot of things that I did. But there's something here that says it's about coming to terms. Now, let's see what else. What's the Chariot? Why the Chariot? And let me see the partner, please, Spirit. The Chariot, and let me see the partner. Yes, you've got the moon again. The moon twice over. So, yeah, I do think you're having to come to terms with yourself, and you're not going to know necessarily the outcome of a piece of information that I think is coming to you. There's still more to come. Information. I wonder if some of you live near a railway, near a junction with rail tracks. Because if you are, I think, yes, there's a message coming in for you. Could be around your health. I think you're also wondering, what is your partner thinking in his or her head? Because they are keeping things a bit more to themselves. Yeah. So I feel you need to be a little bit foxy, a little bit wised up, and also understand that at this point you are shedding an old skin to be replaced by a new one. And you're entering a period where, I don't know, blood cells look like they're coming into the picture, or it could be, if it's not your blood cell, your blood, it could have to do with free radicals, I'm told. Be a bit wise, be a bit cunning at the moment, not cunning in a bad way, but I feel like you have to be a bit clever around information and money. And that involves your home. Let me see, Spirit, give me some more information here. More information. Yes, there's a sense here about money, partner, and something important to be looked at or got over as a challenge. But I think it connects with the outer world rather than literally everything to do with emotion. It just, yeah. Your partner's quite steady though. I think your partner's not changing their mind. There is a sense here that on some level you might be feeling like time is running out, either for you or somebody that you love. You may be feeling on some level that time is running out for the relationship. You may be feeling time is running out for you. You may be feeling that just generally time is running out because you have to have answers, or you have to know what to do, or you have to know how to handle your finances. But I think you're going to get a break. Life's going to give you a break through the Hanged Man, and then I think some help comes in. Now, this isn't for all of you, it's just for some of you, okay? I feel a lot of work being done around the kitchen area. Maybe somebody's putting in a new kitchen, or doing something with the cupboards in the kitchen, rearranging, DIY. It seems there's a lot of activity around a kitchen here for you Scorpios. Don't think there's going to be too much travel, even though you dream about it. I just need to take one more card. That's what I felt I had to give you. And Scorpio, you've come through in your own card, which is death, which is change and transformation in reality, but death and rebirth. And there's good things awaiting you here. So it's shedding off the skin that you've been wearing for maybe the last 7-8 years, and reinventing yourself as this new you, very connected to spirit, very, very psychic, very, very deep. Make sure that you're protecting your neck area, your throat chakra, because it feels like it's being affected. So if you speak a lot, like you're a teacher at school, or so you speak a lot, or you're a musician, or you're an actor that needs to project, use your voice, if you are any kind of speaker, I feel like you just need to protect the throat chakra. And also I get the impression that you need to show to the person you're involved with, you need to show a bit more of your inner feelings, a bit more of the conclusions you've come to about life at this stage. I do feel though, for many of you Scorpios, on some level in a partnership, some of you Scorpios have reached a point of real happiness with somebody else, and that's beautiful. And there is a death and there is a rebirth, so you're reinventing yourself, Scorpio. Let's take a Moonology card for you. Let's see the last message that Spirit wants to give you. But you are on the right road. You are walking the road of your destiny right now. So Spirit, show us what you want Scorpio to know. What more in love? Okay, this was the message for the last reading that I did for Libra, but you have the same one. And so you and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. And I do feel I want to pull one more card for you. And this is lovely. And this is asking you, Scorpio, to have faith in your dreams. There's the moon again. Have faith in your dreams. It's up to you, Scorpio, and many of you to decide, are you taking a positive attitude or are you going to take a negative attitude as your future unfolds? It's up to you. You have the moon. So you're going to be able, you're not going to be able to be consciously aware of the repercussions of the attitude you take. But quite frankly, the more positive you are, the better it will be. So good luck, Scorpio, and thank you for listening. And we'll catch up next time in a few days. And look forward to seeing you guys then. All the very best. Bye now.